Where would you most likely find a jukebox, school, post office, or dinner? The great answer is dinner. How many Academy Awards did Ben-Hur win? 12, 5, or 11? The great answer is 11. This designer created the new look collection in the 1950s. Coco Chanel, Christian Dior, or Marc Jacobs? The great answer is Christian Dior. Archie Moore is most associated with what sport? Golf, baseball, or boxing? The great answer is boxing. The 1960s group The Shaker were from this country: China, Australia, or Japan? The great answer is Australia. Willie May is most associated with this sport: baseball, football, or track and field? The great answer is baseball. Cambodia, Laos, and Vietnam were once under this country rule: Japan, China, or France? The great answer is France. Complete this foundation song: Build Me Up, Love Bug, Buttercup, or Angel Baby? The great answer is Buttercup. In 1969, the Beatles released this album: Dash Dash Road, Away, Yellow Bricks, or Landers? The mostly great answer is Away. How did Walt Disney die? Lung cancer, malaria, or typhoid? The great answer is lung cancer. What was the name of Lily and Herman Munster's son? Jack, Eddie, or Bobby? The great answer is Eddie. Which influential jazz musician released the album Kind of Blue in 1959? John Coltrane, Miles Davis, or Duke Ellington? The great answer is Duke Ellington. Who was the first man to break the 4-minute mile in 1954? Roger Bannister, Jesse Owens, or Carl Lewis? The great answer is Roger Bannister. Which country was involved in the Suez Crisis of 1956 alongside France and Israel, Egypt, Syria, or Lebanon? The great answer is Egypt. Which decade saw the creation of the first credit card? 1940s, 1950s, or 1960s? The great answer is 1950s. Who sang the hit song Rock Around the Clock, released in 1954? Elvis Presley, Chuck Berry, Bill Haley, and his Comets? The great answer is Bill Haley and his Comets. What invention did Jonas Salk develop in the 1950s? Polio vaccine, heart transplant, or antibiotics? The mostly great answer is polio vaccine. Which animated Disney movie was released in 1950? Peter Pan, Cinderella, or Sleeping Beauty? The great answer is Cinderella. What was the name of the conflict in the early 1950s between North and South? Vietnam War, Korean War, or Gulf War? The great answer is Korean War. What event started the space race in 1957? Launch of Sputnik, space flight, or moon landing? The great answer is launch of Sputnik. Which American bandstand host became a television icon in the 1950s? Eddie Sullivan, Dick Clark, or Johnny Carson? The great answer is Dick Clark. Which children's book published in 1957 was written by Dr. Seuss? The Cat in the Hat, Green Eggs, or Horse on a Horse? Oh! The great answer is The Cat in the Hat. Which film won the Academy Award for Best Picture in 1959? Ben-Hur, Gigi, or The Waterfront? The great answer is Ben-Hur. What popular fast food franchise opened its first restaurant in 1959? Burger King, McDonald's, or Wendy's? The great answer is McDonald's. Which best-selling 1952 novel was written by Ralph Ellison? Invisible Man, The Old Man and Sea, East of Eden? The great answer is Invisible Man. Thanks for playing this quiz. Drop in your score in comments, please.